Hi everybody, welcome to English 151, the short story. My name is Sarah Hong. I'm one of the instructors in the English department here at DVC, and I just wanted to welcome you to our course. I know that if I asked you guys sort of in physical form, how many of you are taking an online course for the first time, a lot of hands would be going up. So we're gonna take it slow, but I think you'll find the online environment to be pretty productive. And the purpose of this short video is to help you become acclimated with just different facets of our online environment through desire to learn. Especially, what are the most common places on our detail homepage that you'll want to access, and what you can expect. So I think each online instructor designs her class a little bit differently. So it's helpful to know what we're going to be expected to do in English 151. I think what is your most useful document? I'd like to have you guys take a look at the home page. This is our English 151 kind of start page. You'll see a news item here, just a welcome posting. But I think it's helpful for you to know that the content browser is really your go-to place within D2L. So there's a getting started folder, which you'll access maybe just for the first week or two. And then the course information has general information about the course. Sorry, right now I still need to post the syllabus and everything, but it'll just have general information like the course syllabus, as well as my office hours. I think probably you'll find yourself accessing the lecture folder about once a week, because every week I'll be posting a written or a video file of lecture that's related to some aspect of the short story. There's also the assignments folder, and that's where you can go to read the details of a homework assignment, or and the discussion postings, you'll see that they're arranged as a separate kind of category. And so one of the first things you'll be doing for our class is an introductory paragraph. You'll also see that for the calendar, there's a lot of kind of deadlines that are posted for you. For example, the first written homework submission is due at 9 p.m. on January 28th. And if you go ahead and just click on that icon, you'll see, oh, okay, here's the whole description of the assignment, and you can go ahead and access the Dropbox by clicking here. Okay, so so those are all different folders within Content Browser that I think you'll want to regularly access. But I think the most helpful folder for you is going to be the detailed course schedule folder. Okay, and here this is really where the day-to-day and week-to-week deadlines and content information can be found. I've arranged this by weeks, so you'll see that week of January 25th is Introduction to the Course and the Short Story as a Literary Form. And I've asked you guys to do some readings, as well as view the first lecture. Week 1 lecture and explanation of homework 1, and then you'll see the following week arranged similarly, and week 2 is where you'll need to really get going with readings out of your textbook. For the first week, I'm going to have you just use handouts for the first short story I want you to cover, which is the story of an hour. But starting on February 1st that week, you'll want to have access to our assigned textbook. and that textbook is Making Literature Matter. It's the 5th edition. It's a white cover. Please note that it's not the latest edition. There is a 6th edition out, but I think there's not too much difference between the 5th and 6th, and just to save you guys a little bit of money, I wanted to use the 5th edition. So please make sure you have this book by week 2 of our spring semester. Going back to our home page, I want to let you guys know that the way that you would email me is by clicking on communication and going to email, and that'll let you select any user within our class. You'll see their name listed there, including mine, so you can send me an email that way. You'll notice that there are a lot of different facets within communication. We're not really going to be using blog or chat, or like surveys as much, or Wigio. I don't even know what that is within D2L, but most of the time we're going to be using discussion board as well as email, and so you don't need to worry about all the other things that you find in the drop down menu. You'll find that under assessments, there's Dropbox, there's grades. We will have 2 midterms for our class, and you'll take that through the quiz function. So you won't see any exams posted right now under the quizzes category, but once we get closer to our midterm date, this is where you're going to go to take your midterm, okay? What will we cover in English 151? We're going to be covering elements of the short story, such as point of view, character, plot, setting, symbolism, all that wonderful stuff. And we'll really develop a toolbox with which you can analyze and discuss short stories. I'm also hoping to end the semester by reading a novella called The Death of Ivan Ilyich. And so I'll give you more information about that as we progress in the semester. Now, for the first couple weeks, we'll become acclimated with our course and just kind of get into a rhythm. But in terms of, your accessing course information, you're going to mainly access information through the course schedule, and you'll be directed to different lectures you have to view, as well as reading responses. And you'll also learn a lot through our textbook. The book is really helpful because it has a lot of examples, as well as a great selection of short stories. So you'll find all the readings and exercises there. And just a quick footnote about the book. I know sometimes students, they don't want to buy the book. They'd rather just try to access the readings online. And it's true, a lot of the short stories, such as, this first one is a story of an hour. I mean, you can find the full text everywhere for free. But you will need the book, because I'm going to ask you to specifically answer, particular questions and do readings about the supplementary information regarding the short story from the textbook. So please make sure you get your hands on the book by week 2. Okay. All right. That's it for this quick tutorial on our class, and I'll be posting a lecture on a short history of the short story that you can find in the lecture folder. Okay, signing off, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.